There are two generations of nu metal. There's the 90s nu metal, and these are bands like Korn, Deftones, Cold Chamber. And then there's the 2000s nu metal, bands like Disturbed, Papa Roach, Breaking Benjamin. And these two generations, while usually they're lumped into the same category, nobody even differentiates between these two, but for me, they're vastly different. I'm all about that first generation. You gotta understand, I'm coming from the 90s grunge era at that time. There's a certain rawness and realness to the early generations of bands that came out in the 90s in terms of hard music. When that second new wave generation came, it was the first time in my life that I had felt disillusioned by modern metal, because I was expecting metal to just keep getting more raw, more hard, more heavy, and it didn't. It became mainstream. There was more melody, but there was also a lot of cringe that came with it. When you look at it in hindsight, really, the band that changed nu metal as we knew it at that time was Linkin Park. So why did I hate Linkin Park? I think one reason was the commodification of teenage angst, that this raw and real sound had become mainstream. We would often make fun of them and say that basically Linkin Park was like nu metal meets Backstreet Boys with a random rapper thrown in the mix. And is that really that far off? There's nothing inherently wrong about becoming mainstream, but at the time I was a stupid kid. So, but the bigger reason is their lyrics. Their lyrics are cringe. It kind of sounds like a junior high school student wrote them. It's not that I think that lyrics need to be poetic and full of metaphor, or that lyrics need to reach some bullshit academic standard. I love simple lyrics sometimes, like Korn, one of my favorite bands, and their lyrics are really simple and straightforward, and it just works for me up until the third album. I like ignorant lyrics too. One of my favorite bands is Immure, and their lyrics are sometimes cringy as fuck, like super cringy. Another example is 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz lyrics are ignorant as fuck, but I love that shit. It's genius to me. But that's just me. I have weird musical taste. What's the difference between those lyrics and Linkin Park lyrics? I'm not sure that I could really explain it, and I'm not sure that it really matters. What I'm going to try to do today is open my mind and just get rid of all of my prejudice against this band, because I would like to like this band. I am a reforming, elitist, gatekeeping, hipster music nerd, and I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. So I'm going to listen to Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, and I'm going to just keep an open mind, and hopefully I can either get past the lyrics, or maybe somehow with the right frame of mind and the right context, I can actually enjoy and appreciate the lyrics. Yeah, hopefully I'll just have fun with it. Okay. I'm hyped. Let's do it. Let's listen to Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory. Here we go, track 1, Papercut.
Something in here's not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia is all I got left. that awakes when I close my eyes. Face that I watch every time I lie. Face that laughs every time I fall. So I know that when it's time to sink or swim, the face inside is hearing me right underneath my skin. It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. I know I've got a face in me. Point out all my mistakes to me. You got a face on the inside too. So I'm paranoid.
Okay. First impression, the music is really good. Music is really good. Like that keyboard over that chord progression, it sounds good. Everything's really catchy. I really like the guitar chords. I forget the name of it, but they're in drop D, and they're doing like power chord. What is that? Is that a ninth on top of it? I forget the musical name for that chord, but it sounds good. The lyrics, I think if I just don't listen to the lyrics, I can get into it more. If I start paying attention to what he's saying, it kind of pulls me out of it. But I'm the kind of person, I try not to listen to the lyrics anyway, at least for my first time through. Yeah, let's keep going. I want to hear more.
It's probably worse. I don't know what set me on first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody acts. The fact of the matter is I can't add up to what you can, but everybody has a face that they hold inside. Face that awakes when I close my eyes. Face that watches every time they lie. Face that laughs every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too, right inside your skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin.
Okay. My thoughts. Actually, I like that song. You know what? That's a good song. I like the chords that they were using. They were doing some interesting things rhythmically, and the singing was at a minimum. It was only brought in at the end of that chorus, and I like that. I actually don't like melodic stuff that much, but that's just my weird musical taste. It almost felt like it wasn't Linkin Park. Like if you had played that for me and you had told me that was not Linkin Park, I would believe you. And I think I may have heard that song like a long, long time ago. It's vaguely familiar. I'm sure somebody has played it for me at one point in time in my life. I am pleasantly surprised by that song. I like that song. And it's a cool name, Papercut. All right. So let's keep it going. Here's track 2. One step closer. Okay. I know this song. I think everybody knows this song. This is a song that I hate, that I make fun of all the time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry to all you Linkin Park fans out there. I freaking hate this song. Okay, just clear my mind and just let it be. Just let it be. Let it be. Maybe I can get into it right here, right now. That's a cool guitar riff. It is. Musically, this is good. Like right here.
I cannot take this anymore.
Okay.
Saying everything I've said before. All these words, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance. Less I hear, the less you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. I find the answers aren't so clear. Wish I could find a way to disappear.
I don't know if I can get past these lyrics, man. I'm trying, but we've all heard this song a million times before. My opinions about this song are already so deeply ingrained into my brain. I don't know if I can just let those go and hear it and not feel those same feelings and have those same opinions. But I'm trying. Musically, it's very good. I appreciate this, and maybe I've always known deep down inside that musically it's pretty good, and they're doing some really interesting things, harmonically as well as melodically. But these lyrics, man, I'm sorry. I know there's probably a lot of Linkin Park fans out there that are watching this. I'm sorry if I'm bashing the lyrics that saved your life. I know. I know that these lyrics saved your life at some point, or that you lost your virginity to these lyrics and they hold a special meaning to you. I get that. So I'm going to try to just accept it for what it is, and I'm trying. Let's keep it going.
All these thoughts, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance. Nothing seems to go away over and over again. Just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Shut up when I'm talking to you.
Okay, this is cool. That was cool. Okay. First of all, I know there's a delay because I'm using these wireless earbuds, so there's always going to be a delay between what's playing on the computer and what I'm hearing in my ear. But anyway, there is a simplicity to their songwriting that I think is the one of the foundations of their success. It's the kind of songwriting that if Linkin Park had never existed, another band would have done this in this way. It's just that Linkin Park was the one to do it because the music scene at that time was already setting it up. We all knew that metal and hip hop and all these other various influences, alternative music, that they were all coming together. And so this band is the culmination of that. These are just my opinions, guys. Remember, opinions they don't mean anything. They're not facts. They're just stupid opinions. I think the world needs less of them. Let's keep it going. This is track 3, With You. Okay, this one I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard this song. Let's do it. Oh, you fucker. Hey, this is heavy. Oh, wait, I like this.
I woke up in a dream today, to the cold of the static, put my cold feet on the floor. God, I'm about yesterday. Remembering, I'm pretending to be where I'm not anymore. A little taste of hypocrisy, and I'm left in the wake of the mistake, slow to react. Even though you're so close to me, you're still so distant, and I can't bring you back. It's true. The way I feel was promised by your face. The sound of your voice painted on my memories. Even if you're not with me, I'm with you. Now I see, keeping everything inside. You, now I see, even when I close my eyes. You, when you hit me back, we fall to the floor. The rest of the day stands still. Fine line between this and
Great melodies here. Great melodies. Really interesting chord decisions. It's really given me those Korn vibes. Cool opening guitar riff with that harmonic, because every new metal band needs a song with a guitar riff that uses a harmonic, right? This song's cool. I like this.
that. When things go wrong, I pretend that the past isn't real. I'm trapped in this memory, and I'm left in the wake of the mistakes.
The rapping is okay. It's okay
You're
for
still
me.
so distant, I can't bring you back. It's true. The way I feel
But this vocal melody, this is good.
by your face.
He's got a high range.
The sound of your voice painted on my memories. Even if you're not with me, I'm with you. Now I see, keeping everything inside. You, now I see, even when I close my eyes. With you, now I see, keeping everything inside. You, now I see, even when I close my eyes.
You know what? I like that song, and I like track 1, Papercut. I think maybe I have created this image of Linkin Park in my mind that may or may not actually be what the band is. Now, their singles, again, that might just be a lost cause. With repeated listens, maybe the non-single tracks that I like, maybe those could butter me up to eventually appreciate the singles. Because for the most part, I wasn't thinking about their lyrics on track 3 and track 1. Track 4, Points of Authority. Points of Authority.
'Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame and put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, it just won't last. You love the way I look at you, while taking pleasure in the awful things you put me through. You take away if I give in. My life, my pride is broken. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you do. You have to act like you're someone. You
Okay.
live what you do. You want someone to hurt like you. You live
It's gonna bring it up here, right?
you wanna share what you've been through. You live what you You love the things I say I'll do. The way I hurt myself again just to get back at you. You take away when I give in. My life, my pride is broken. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you do. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you do. You want someone to hurt like you. You live what you do. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you do. Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, you just won't last. Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, you just won't last. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you do. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you do. You want someone to hurt like you. You live what you do. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you do. You have to think you'll never forfeit the game. You live what you do. You have to act like you're someone. Forfeit the game. You live what you do. You want someone to hurt like you. Forfeit the game. You live what you do. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you do.
All right. Again, pleasantly surprised by that song. The rapping bits do take me out of it a little bit, especially when I can so clearly hear what he's saying and the way he's rhyming stuff is it's just not for me. These are good melodies. They're simple and he uses his range very effectively. Kind of reminds me of some R&B hooks. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm going to say track 1, track 3 and track 4 are bangers for me. I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm into Linkin Park, guys. Oh. All right. I saw this out of the corner of my eye. Let's give it a go. Crawling. Linkin Park. We all know this song, don't we?
Something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. Not a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before. So insane.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't think I can get past the lyrics in these in this one, man. Oh man, I'm sorry. I think I might have just heard this song too many times. I don't know if I can get into this, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is probably like your favorite song and I'm being an asshole about it, but this is just how I feel. This is just how I feel. I can't you can't control your feelings. Let's keep going.
Against my will, I stand beside.
I don't know, man. His voice is too Backstreet Boys right here. I don't know if I can get past that, man. And then the rap.
Not a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before. So insecure.
I want to say the lyrics are too like simple and basic, but that's not it. That's not the reason. Like I said before, I like simple and basic lyrics sometimes. I want to say that the chords are too simple and basic, but again, that's not it. That combination, though, of these lyrics with this melody and this chord progression, it's not just that I'm not into it, like I really dislike it. I'm sorry. I really dislike it. Like, it sucks, dude. It sucks. I don't fucking like this at all. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let it out. I fucking hate this song. I still hate it. Even now. It sucks. This shit's cringe. I'm sorry. I gotta let it out. Fuck this song. No. No, Linkin Park. No. Well, that was Crawling by Linkin Park. Let's keep it going. Track 6, Runaway. I have no idea what this is going to sound like. Let's go. Okay, this is fine. It's fine.
Graffiti decorations under a sky of dust. A constant wave of tension on top of broken trust. The lessons that you taught me, I learned were never true. Now I find myself in question.
They point the finger at me again.
Guilty by association.
You point the finger at me again.
I wanna run away, never say goodbye. I wanna know the truth instead of wondering why. I wanna know the answers, no more lies. I wanna shut the door and open up my mind.
Alright, yeah, okay, the lyrics are like literally predictable. But you know what? I'm liking it. I'm liking this song. I'm grooving with this.
These words were never true.
Sure.
They point the finger at me again.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Rapping. Okay.
Finger at me again.
I wanna run away, never say goodbye. I wanna know the truth instead of wondering why. I wanna know the answers, no more lies. I wanna shut the door and open up my mind. I'm gonna run away and never say goodbye.
Ooh. Whoa.
And never wonder why.
Oh.
I'm gonna run away and open up my mind. I wanna run away, never say goodbye. I wanna know the truth instead of wondering why. I wanna know the answers, no more lies. I wanna shut the door and open up my mind. I wanna run away and open up my mind. I wanna run away and open up my mind. I wanna run away and open up my mind. I wanna run away and open up my mind.
Alright. The lyrics are so predictable that they're literally making me laugh. But you know what? I can get into this. I like it. I think I'm just happy that this is not a single. Track 7, By Myself. His song's not as good as some of the previous ones, but they keep things heavy. They're keeping it heavy here. And, you know, they got some harmonics going on the guitars. They're using the atonal chords. The rapping, I don't know about his flow. His flow is just not hitting it for me. Maybe with repeated listens, I could get into it more. All right. That was track 7 by myself. I just started this YouTube thing, and a part of me wants to just like everything so that when people watch these videos, when they click and watch these videos, they're going to expect me to tear it down, and then they see that actually I'm into it, and then they're gonna give me the thumbs up, and I'm gonna get subscribers because I'm not bashing people's favorite bands. The other part is gotta, you know, telling me to keep it real. I gotta keep it real here. I'm not gonna pretend to like something if I don't like it. I want to apologize in advance to like the hardcore Linkin Park fans that might be watching this. I can't sugarcoat this. Dude, next track is In the End. I fucking hate this song. Am I the only person in the world to think that these lyrics are cringe as fuck? In the end. In the end. Let's do it. Let's listen. Oh. This piano.
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Oh.
Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing.
Like, I know the lyrics. Even I know all the lyrics.
Down to the end of the day, the clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart.
Actually, I kind of like how he goes up there and holds up the note. Oh, God. Oh, God. God.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But
Okay, no, there's no note there. Okay. All right, I'm not even gonna say anything. All right, track 9. A place for my head. This is weird. I never hate on DJ scratches. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's cool. That pause. Things that you want back from me. I'm sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed while I find a place to rest. I wanna be in another place. I hate when you say you don't understand. I wanna be in the energy, not with the enemy. A place for my head. Yo, smart melodies,
Step on people like you do and run away.
smart rhythms.
I remember back then who you were. You used to be calm, used to be strong.
This is cool.
Generous, but you should have known that you wear out your welcome, and now you see how quiet it is all alone. I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed while I find a place to rest. I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed while I find a place to rest. I wanna be in another place. I hate when you say you don't.
I'm liking the rhythm of this chorus. The melodic rhythm. It's pulling me in.
You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away.
There's some John Davis going on right here.
Go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You
I like this.
take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. I wanna be in another place. I hate when you say you don't understand. I wanna be in the energy, not with the enemy. A place for my head.
Hey, it's Slipknot. Sick. Dun 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 dun.
I am so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed, will I find a place to rest? I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed, will I find a place to rest? From the top to the bottom,
Oh,
at the core I forgot.
is this the next track? I think this might be the next track. Okay.
Everyone escape me. Why should I care? From the top to the bottom, from the top I stop. At the core I forgot. In the middle of my thoughts. Taking
Forgotten.
safety. Pictures there. The memory won't escape me. Why should I care? There's a place so dark you can't see the end. Skies cocked back. Shotgun which can't defend. The rain then sends dripping. Acidic questions. Forcefully. The power of suggestion. Then with the eyes shut. looking
Nice
through the
delay
rust
on the
and
guitars.
A small spot of light floods the floor.
Sounds
It's
very
over the
clean.
rusted world of pretend. And the eyes ease open and it's dark again. From the top to the bottom. From the top I stop. At the core I forgot. In the middle of my thoughts. Taking far from my safety. The pictures there. The memory won't escape me. But why should I care? In the memory you'll find me. As burning up. The darkness holding me tightly. Until the sun rises up.
Interesting. This right here, this is Linkin Park. This is that sound.
Chain link and concrete, a little piece of paper with a picture drawn, floats on down the street till the wind is gone. And the memory now is like the picture was then. When the paper's crumpled up, it can't be perfect again. From the top to the bottom, bottom to top I stop. At the core I forgot.
I don't know why, it kind of reminded me of Limp Bizkit a little bit.
The memory won't escape
That last part.
Should I care? From the top to the bottom, bottom to top I stop. At
sun rises up.
Is it
Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right
cool?
through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you.
In the memory you'll find me as burning up. The darkness holding
This is a nice song. It's a nice, pleasant song.
in the memory you will find me as burning up.
I like these harmonies here.
The darkness holding me tightly until the sun rises up.
Okay, cool. So like track 9 and track 10, maybe not as powerful as some of the previous tracks, but these things tend to happen with these big albums. You know, if they get front loaded, like they will purposely put the best tracks in the beginning of the album. They could become my favorites with repeated listens. I don't hate them. It's pretty good. We're getting close to the end here. Track 11, Cure for the Itch.
Folks, we have a very special guest for you tonight. I'd like to introduce... Let's hear it for the great Mr. Hart.
It's very old school. This vibe. It's like early 90s old school hip hop.
And now for a lesson in rhythm management. Let's begin.
So this is this one of those segue tracks
Right now,
that like the
wasn't
DJ
fun?
takes over?
Let's try something else.
Cool. I like those strings in the background. What is that? What is that chord then? That chord is really doing it for me. Like it's the strings over that, over the one chord, and this part too. This section is nice, but this right here, this one chord with the, I'm not sure what that interval is, but you hear it a lot. Like right there. It's very sweet. That is nice. Alright, I think this is the last track. Pushing Me Away.
I've lied to you the same
Okay, I appreciate that they only did that opening bar once before cutting to the chase. I think that's smart songwriting to just go right away into this verse.
This is the last smile that I'll fake for the sake of being with you.
Everything falls apart, even the people who never frown eventually break down.
The sacrifice of
Aren't those like the same lyrics from In the End? Like everything falls apart, it all break down in the end. Something.
fighting in the light.
Everything has to end, you'll soon find we're out of time left to watch it all
The
unwind.
sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. I've tried like you to do everything you wanted to. This is the last time I'll take the blame for the sake of being with
Everything
you.
falls apart, even the people who never frown eventually break down.
The sacrifice of hiding.
It's kind of taking me out of it a little bit.
Everything has to end, you'll soon find we're out of time left to watch it all
The
unwind.
sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see the testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see the testing me, pushes me away.
We're all out of time, this is how we find how it all unwinds.
The sacrifice of hiding in the light.
We're all out of time, this is how we find how it all unwinds.
The sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Pushes me away.
And that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory. What are my overall thoughts about this album? I like track 1, track 3, track 4, I guess track 6, track 7. Towards the end, I think it starts to get a little samey. I think, yeah, their formula starts to run a little thin for me. But I could also picture getting into it more with repeated listens. It might take a while. There are some really nice hidden gems here. There's nothing that I really hate. Like, even their weakest tracks are, they're okay. They're not bad. But the singles, I can't get past that. I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. One Step Closer, Crawling, In the End. I think maybe One Step Closer I could kind of get into, but Crawling and In the End, I just think there's no way. There's no way, dude. If those are your favorite songs, I totally respect that, all right? I respect that. And I can see for sure, just objectively, how those songs are they're just really well written. They are. It's good songwriting. I'm not going to declare anything good or bad. I don't like to think of music in that way anymore. Like, this is objectively good, this is objectively bad. I think that's all bullshit. So what I will say is it's just not for me. Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, monumental album, changed music forever, for better or for worse. I want to know, what are some albums that you guys absolutely hate, or what are some bands that you hate, or maybe bands that are that everybody loves except you? Yeah, let me know down in the comments. I'm really interested to hear, what are some albums you think are overrated? Who are some singers that you just can't stand? Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.